Hello, everyone. Hi, how are you? Happy good morning. It's snowing here, so you can see my cup here, but don't mind me. I hope you're doing well. So, today I wanted just to talk a little bit about the benefits of a mastermind group, what a mastermind can do for you. I may have shared, maybe you've seen it, or maybe you haven't. But I am facilitating a mastermind group. I've been doing this actually for some time. I've done some other prior masterminds before, and also being part of, and still are part of a mastermind. So I wanted to just share some benefits of what you get from a mastermind, just so, I can clear up some of the questions someone has and really help anyone, who may be wondering what that is all about. So first of all, I want to define what a mastermind is. So a mastermind is really a group of people that come together for a common good. And usually this common good, so to say, is whereby they come together to really inspire each other, to help each other really grow, to share ideas, to support each other and give each other encouragement. And you find that many times, really, you will get, or anyone will get good results when they're part of a mastermind. So I would be a facilitator, plus I'm also a business coach. Hi, my name is Rachel Kaiser. I'm a business coach and also a healthcare consultant. And I started a mastermind called Reset, Rebuild Mastermind. And this really came out of this whole times that we've been in, the COVID times. I know there are many people who are really just resetting themselves. The one singular word would be pivot. I hate to rather not hate. I just hesitate to use pivot because it's used a little bit, a lot of time. But essentially, what my word or the name of the mastermind is really just to encourage people that let's reset ourselves, okay, and then rebuild from wherever we may be, okay. So by this, I mean that you don't have to start from scratch. You can start from anywhere where you are. If you want to start from scratch, that's also okay. But the encouragement I would give anyone really is that start with where you are, what you have. And by that, I mean the skill sets you may have, what you've gained. Maybe you left your job or you were let go. Many people have had to really, just change careers or leave because of especially kids at home and having to help them. Okay. So this is where we are. So anyway, I'm just going to name 10 benefits of what a mastermind can help anyone really achieve. So the first thing is clarity. Okay, so by clarity, I mean that you will really get to be clear on where you are, on your goals, on your decisions. Okay, and again, this is because of the collective that will be in there. Plus, also as a coach, if you have a coach within that, they'll help you at least think through things. And then the rest of the group also collectively really would help you to get clarity on where either you want to go or where you're going, and also just things that you can change around. Okay. So the second one then is having better decisions. By better decisions, I mean that if you have an idea or if you have anything that you'd like to start or do or take, start taking some action on, when you share within a mastermind group, what happens is that people have been there. No matter what it is, you find that all of us have been there, done that, or at least someone may have. And if they haven't, that collective brain power, again, because it's more than one person, they'll give you ideas, they'll give you experiences, they'll share with you what they've done before. And from there, you can get information that helps you to make better decisions. Okay. By that, I mean that if, for example, you wanted to do something a certain way, they'll tell you, hey, maybe you could do it this way, or I've done it this way for someone who's probably had experience with that and I got better results. Why? Because if someone has done it before, you don't want to go again down the same path. Again, this is so you don't have to test, iterate, test, and then start all over again. So if someone has done it, hey, why not? You can do it however they give you suggestions to do. But then if you want to do it your way, that's also okay. However, at least you have gotten the information to make those better decisions. Okay, so number three is it will definitely inspire creativity. And by this, I mean that, when you have when you want to do something, instead of starting from a blank canvas, because of the ideas that you may get again from this collective brain power within a mastermind, people will give you ideas. Okay, people will at least give you some ideas of where you can start, and so you don't have to start from a blank canvas, so to say. And so this inspires also creativity. It inspires, again, from people's experiences who will share with you. And so you find that, you become more creative about the things that you're going to do. You maybe had an idea to do it one way, but you may have ideas of how you can add to it or how you can do it a different way and therefore get better results. And then number four, definitely, as I've already said, you are in this group with more than one person, which is you. Um, so it brings me to the place we're in right now. And that is, there is really isolation, there is loneliness out there. It's a real thing. There are people who are living by themselves. There are people who are starting a business and maybe with other people, but finding, that they needing other people to work with them, because when you are by yourself, I kid you not, I've been there myself. Okay, because when you when you're by yourself, you find you get discouraged when things get hard or you don't know what to do. So, a mastermind really is going to become a community for you. It's going to become a place where you can have collaborations with other people. And then also, it will become a community. Okay. You don't have to go it alone. You don't have to do it alone. It's a real thing. I've been there. I know that. And so that's why I create this kind of environment for people, to join and not be by themselves out there. And then number five, because of all this information you get, you will get at least greater confidence in the things you want to do. Okay, you either gain confidence or you get greater confidence. Why? Because it's something that's tested. Someone has done it before. So, if you want to, for example, you want to start a training program or a training offer or something like that, and you're starting out, you could tell yourself, hey, I'm not sure how people perceive me or something like that. So when you have people who are encouraging you, when you have people who give you tips or how to do something the best way, you're going to find that you have gained greater confidence to do what it is that you want to do, because guess what? It's been tried. Okay, so that is a big one, gaining greater confidence. The other part, of course, is that because of that, um, gaining greater confidence, it encourages you to take imperfect action. I love imperfect action. In fact, me right now, as I talk to you, because of that heart, I had to go out. It's snowing here. Okay. I had to go out. I would prefer not to have my cap on. But guess what? I told myself, you know what? I hope people understand, because it's about the content I'm going to give and it's not about, the heart and all of that. I'm taking imperfect action. So I'm taking this video. Would I prefer without the cap? Yes, I would, but hey, it's what it is. And the thing is, when you take imperfect action, is that it helps you want to overcome fear, which I'm going to talk about actually after. It will help you to overcome that fear, that initial fear. I think many of us, when you're starting something new, you have a fear. But when you just take a leap and just go without that parachute to give you that safety, it becomes normal, because you're going to do it over and over again. And therefore, it becomes something normal eventually. So, having said that, taking action then becomes also item number 6. Okay, you become sorry, item number 7. So you start to take action. That continued action will help you make progress in what it is that you're doing. Um, and you find that, you're going to get meaningful results. Why? Because you are doing things differently this time. You are not sitting around and being afraid to take that action. So you find that you make progress. Okay. So having said that, it then brings us back to cutting back on those activities that are time suckers. And what do I mean by this? I think we all know what these are. you know because we may not either be clear on how we can take the action we need to take. We also may not be clear about the things that we want to do. And also we may find that because of fear, okay, instead of doing what it is we need to do, we find ourselves, for example, scrolling our social media, watching TV. Netflix gets a bad rap. It's a good, it's really a good program to subscribe to, but it's very irresistible. So you find yourself watching TV on Netflix or Hulu, or whichever, um, and then also doing activities that are really not important or necessary to what it is you're trying to attain. Okay. And you find that also you're doing busy work, okay, that is not really helping you to make any progress towards what it is that you want to attain. So when you are in a group that is helping you to give you ideas, to get focused, and also especially when you have a coach within that group, they're going to help you really to plan out your work and take those strategies. Okay. So you're going to be cutting out these time sucking activities. Because of that, takes us to our item number 8. Okay. You find yourself that you rather 9, excuse me. You find yourself that you actually are now doing more focused work. You're going to learn to start getting focused. Why? Because you have an accountability coach or an accountability partner within the mastermind group. So you're going to really focus your activities. You're going to just choose some activities that you need to focus on and do those activities. Okay. Why? Again, because of all the other points that I've talked about, the benefits. Okay, so we start now getting into doing focus activities. We are getting very specific about the things we want to do. Why? Because we know we have to achieve this, goal, or achieve this task, or complete this task that we've set out for ourselves to do. And also the peer support that we have from others within the mastermind group will really help us to do that. Okay, so once we get focused and we are really moving along, guess what? Number 10, that then brings us to getting greater impact results. Okay, by that is the goals you've set yourself out to achieve, or the intentions you've set yourself out to achieve, or the tasks you want to achieve towards your goal. You're going to be able to complete those. Okay, and when you complete those, you are going to really see yourself achieving the things that you want to achieve within the year, within either the month, or let's actually start from down, within the day that you will achieve, or within the week, or within the month, or within the quarter, or the year. Why do I say that? Because I've already shared some tips of how to set your goals. If you need those, I'll put my information down to contact me, and I can actually share them with you. I shared them at the beginning of the year for people to use. It was a free PDF, really. And so I would just encourage you to do that. I won't go into details of those because it's a different topic. However, one thing I want to say is the biggest impact is getting your goals attained, and also getting your intentions attained. So with this, you get happy because guess what? You are making progress, but mostly that progress is going to make your life better. Okay, because that's what we're all striving for, right? So I share with you all these tips because, or at least the benefits of a mastermind group. Why? Because I've been there myself. Okay. I've been there where I was, by myself, and I'll share actually my experience. I've been in business for some years. However, because of COVID and the lockdown, we lost many clients. And I say that because our clients are in this co-working space, which is a shared workspace. And I found myself being here because I had to actually stay open because we had essential workers. We have therapists here. But I found that I was here by myself mostly. Eventually, we had some others who joined to use the space because they could not concentrate at home. But I was so afraid. I was panicked. The gift for me for this is that it brought me into contact with different groups. One of them was a Stanford hacking group, and by that I mean Stanford University actually put up out to the world, because we're from all over the world, you know, um, groups of people to come together and really discuss some action of how we can solve the things of recovery for existing businesses or just for any industry. And it was very, very, I learned a lot. Why? Because they put us from all over the world. We're all different time zones. We had to come together again in a mastermind and, come up with ideas, come up with solutions of how we could do that. Okay. And for me, in my group, actually, my current business, which is a shared workspace, a co-working space, is the one we used as our, it wasn't a Tesla, but I'll call it as a point of discussion. And we came up with great ideas, and really that started giving me actually the confidence. And afterwards I wasn't afraid anymore. I just, what I needed to do is to do things differently, and that was very, very enlightening. So I talk from experience. I've been there. And so I want to really provide this platform really more for you or anyone who is going through this time um, of difficulty, of who to talk to, who to be with, and who at least sometimes to just share your ideas. So who is this for? Okay, a mastermind. So this mastermind is really if you're someone who is out there by yourself, you've started a business, because many people have had to transition, to pivot, to reset themselves, and you find that you are really making little progress. Why? Because you don't have any other people that you can be with, share with, be accountable to. Okay. So that's the reason for this group. And then two, if you're someone also who is finding distractions, you find yourself doing busy work, things that may not be really moving you forward. Again, like I said, a mastermind will help you get focused, to give you support, to give you encouragement. And then also once, every so often, this is an introductory, so it will be 3 weeks, but every once a week we'll have someone who needs some support or some feedback. We'll put them, they usually call it a hot seat. I will call it a love seat, because we're going to show you love. We'll give you feedback, not in a critical way, but rather in a way that helps to build you up. And not necessarily you, but rather your business. Okay, whatever you may be facing as far as being stuck or not being clear, or just needing some feedback. If you've, for example, designed a new logo or anything new, you want feedback from others, we'll definitely get that. Okay, so that's what that is for. Again, it's also for someone who may not be clear on where they want to go. Someone who is feeling frustration just because you're stuck, you don't know how to go about things, how to start a business, and you need help. That is also something I provide. Okay, so I really encourage you, come join us. And we're starting tomorrow on Monday. And really, again, it's an introductory. We're for 3 weeks. And then after that, my hope is that I'll actually provide a 3-month spring other mastermind following that. But I want to really get some feedback and see what people need, what people want. But I'm really going to give you, the best you know support that I can. So you'll find the link below. Please click on that link. You find all the information there. Sign up. if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I really want to encourage you. I want to support you. So this is your year after 2020. I think for all of us, it's the year that we need to be, rebuilding ourselves from the last year. I think many of us were impacted in so many different ways. So I want to encourage you. Again, you find the link down below. Please click on that, sign up. If you have any questions, again, reach out to me. And hey, I'm here. If you need any other kind of support, just let me know. I'll be your person. Again, this is Rachel Kaiser, the facilitator and business coach for the Reset Rebuild Mastermind. Thank you so much for listening, and I wish you all the best. Hope to talk to you. Bye bye.